Hey guys, Scott Oyler with Coldwell Banker West Shell, and thanks for tuning in to episode 5 of Market Monday, where we recap the real estate market in Hamilton County for the week prior. Well, before we dive into the data behind me, we did receive some of the statistics for July 2011 from the Area Board of Realtors, and I thought I'd share some of that information with you. In July 2011, we had 1,571 closings in the Greater Cincinnati area. This is up about 19.74% from July 2010 when you compare those two numbers together. Average price rose about 1.25% from July 2010 to July 2011. Once again, this is just comparing month to month. So when we look at year to date, we've had 9,800 closings through the end of July. This is down 9.85% when you look at January through July 2010. And the average price of year to date is $151,000 roughly, and that's down 4.46% when you compare January to July 2011 to January to July 2010. So good news is July was up. Year to date, we're still lagging a little bit behind, but once again we had that tax credit last year that skews the numbers a little bit. But that's a quick update for what happened last month in Greater Cincinnati. And now I'd like to dive in and show you what happened in Hamilton County last week. The data behind me is from August 15th through the 21st. And as always, we have it broken down by price range from $0 to $120,000, $120,000 to $150,000, $150,000 to $250,000, $250,000 to $400,000, and $400,000 and above, with a total line running across the bottom. So listings, so active listings inventory after last week, inventory rose. It's back down, dropped back down last week compared to the prior week. Pendings, so contracts that were accepted, that went down, so we'd like to see more green there, but the good news is we had more closings at 120. The sale to list price ratio is 92%, and as you'll see here, this $120,000 to $150,000 range, you see 71%. I can tell you that number is skewed. It's probably more like in the 90% range. There was a house that was on the market. It was a spec build that was on the market for over $500,000, and really just a lot transferred for about $125,000, $150,000. So that's what is skewed that number right there. So if you pull that number out, this looks probably more like in the low 90% range as well. So a few of the markets that by price range that performed rather well was the $250,000 to $400,000 market and the $400,000 plus. As you can see, inventory dropped, pendings were up, and sales were up as well, and sale to list price ratio is 95%. So that's all good news for those market segments, and some of that might have been driven by the low interest rates that we've had. So for more information like this, please check out my website at www.scottoyler.com, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.